So hopefully it's all good. Hopefully everything sounds aight. I can do a little sound test right now. Any better tonight, bro? That's as good as it's gonna get. Okay. Right? Sounds good to me. And I believe we're live. I actually didn't do a sound test. Alright, cool. We're good. That was lucky, because normally I check everything and then something's broken, but this time I didn't check the sound and it was working. So, what should we do tonight? I mean, I want to always have the game open just in case someone does need Koraidon and or Miraidon, which we do have available for free giveaway. Just link up with me. But I have so much stuff that I want to go over and do and this and that. Here, I'm going to get my desk ready because it all involves like TCG and live stuff. So I'm going to, here, we'll flip open the overhead section. Oh, that camera's not functioning. Let's see if we can get that camera functioning. I need that camera functioning. Cool. It looked still for a second. Alright, so I have some packages. Like, there's nothing crazy in here, but some stuff from TCG. Oh, shouldn't do that, right? Shouldn't do that. I have some packages here, some stuff from TCGPlayer that we're going to, show and open up. And these are like, a lot of this stuff is playable, but we're going to like still open it and this now. And I did get some like giveaway cards in there too. And then I've got a box. Got a box as well. More cards. Oh, and then I got some singles. So I went to the card shop the other day. And they had some singles. The blue ones were $1 a piece, and the green ones were $2 a piece. So we got some singles, and then I've also got just a whole bunch of stuff, like some stuff I wanted to open up too. Like I haven't opened up like really anything in a while. I got some special stuff here. I'm gonna flip this over. I got some special stuff here. I got some really cool cards that I have not showcased on the channel yet that I want to actually show off and talk about. And I'm like, all this stuff really is, you guys are here basically here for like the preview of some videos. Like I want to make a bunch of videos, and I was like, man, I kind of want to stream this though, because I just love hanging out with you guys. It's always fun to just chill, even if we're like, there's not a ton of people, you know, in here and hanging out. It's just fun to be live in general. So I want to basically make like 4, 5, 6 different videos. Oh, we also do the drawing too. We do the drawing for last week's giveaway that we had for these. For the sleeved booster packs and the stamped vintage cards. So let me just jump back over here, because of course this is always what I want to do. Yo, Rafiq, what's going on, my friend? How are you? So I'm gonna keep this open on full screen, so if anyone does indeed want to make a trade ski for the new shiny legendaries that have been, you failed to disconnect properly when you last played online. Disconnecting in the middle of, I was not playing online at all, my friend. I have not been in an online game in years at this point, so that's interesting. Important update to the terrestrial crescendo sign. Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm good. How are you? I'm great, man. I'm great. My internet's like okay for the moment. I mean, it might go haywire any minute. It's been like really bad lately, but for now, I'm doing good. Little Z's doing good. I'm gonna enter link tray. We'll do code 739, and I'm just gonna leave this here. I know that you don't need these because you have access to all the cool stuff, but to anyone who needs these at any point in time, you guys let me know. But I will probably wait a bit, because if anyone drops in who was part of it, excuse me, I like to, you know, kind of tease it. But I am gonna do the drawing tonight for our last giveaway, and yeah, I want to do some like, not even the opening necessarily, it's just like I want to get these cards organized and like get them in my collection and this and that. So what I think I'm gonna do is, let's see, as much as I want to bring this whole full little thing down here, I kind of want to just use my overhead view. So do I want to have this Lavencia music in the background? Kinda, yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, so let's go overhead view. Let's go light on. I actually could go... Yeah, that's good. That's good. There are like a few different ways I could do this. Because I have this other big light here. It's always... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna turn this on. Puts a little more light on the Zoe cam, and it gives me more light right here. So, and I don't need this one anymore then. Yeah, we'll keep it on low. Okay, cool. Several lights going. And yeah, I want to... We'll first go through some of those packages that I got for basically, like, most of it is what I call playa bulk, where it's like playable bulk. So I think, oh, well, you know what, dude, I can keep it organized here. I'll organize it here, and then I'll put it in my little trays over here. Perfect. So I've got these little trays that are great. Oh, where did I get this from? Did I pull this? I must have pulled this. Where did I get this from? This is a cool card. I bought a lot of A-Specs at the store, so that's why I'm like, I think I might have bought this one. We have a Scoop Up Cyclone. I think the Scoop Up Cyclone is really cool because it's an item card A-Spec, which is nice because a lot of the A-Specs are either energy cards or tool cards, meaning you can discard them like with other cards. So like you could potentially not get the effect of it. Rafik was saying, I was thinking about this the other day. If you want, I can get you a few Pokemon to do giveaways for when Legends EA comes out. I know it will take about a month for the bots to pop out. We can talk about it. We'll see. That's a cool, cool idea. I was hoping the bots would be a little bit quicker, but yeah, I would be. I'd probably be down. I wonder if I can get the. I just want like a. You know, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just have my head cut off a little bit. But Scoop Up Cyclone, I love the A-Specs, man. I think the pink is so beautiful. I think it's really nice. I think it's really nice. And then, I don't know, yeah, why I have this just sitting here. This is not one of the cards that I meant to have. But yeah, let's go over some of these singles, some of this, and then we got some big singles to go over too. So I think, what should my video be? My video will be, video number 1 will just be, let's say packages. Say packages. I'm trying to think too. Do I want to make like one video per package? As a way to thank you for poker. Oh man, we're not done yet. We have a long way to go for that. In terms of like, there's so much more we could talk about. But yeah, let me think. Do I want to? Because my biggest thing whenever I make videos is I always go too long. I do, you know, I just do too much at once. So I think maybe we'll do like 2 of these for one video. Alright, cool. Cool. I mean, I can go quick. I can go quick. Alright. Alright. But yeah, we should definitely do more poker, like just at any kind of like random time. But you know what I'll do? I'm gonna sit down. Because if I sit down, then I'll be more in frame and closer to the mic. Alright, so before I start, if anyone does want the giveaway Pokemon, just like type in chat, let me know, and I will happily send that to you at any point in time. But for now, we're going to do a little bit of opening, and I'm going to record a video, so I'll be kind of talking like a little bit weird, you know, because I'll be preparing for edits, and I might like pause for a little while too, because every time I say or and this and that, it always gets a little harder to actually edit out, because is a sound. And the way that I edit it is I have like an auto silence detection, and I have it set to like, you know, if it doesn't go above like 14% volume threshold, and if it's for 0.1 second of silence or more, it cuts it out. So that pause right there is way better than me going or and, because that will not get cut out, and then I'll have to manually remove that later. So the way that I'm going to talk for the next you know, 10-15 minutes may be a little bit, you know, awkward. So I do apologize for that. Let me get a little sip of water. But yeah, we're going to do this. Viltram! How are you, my friend? He's alive. Hey, man, I've been alive. It's my internet that's been, like, uncooperative. I realized earlier, though, that I just have to bite the bullet, and just, like, when it's not doing what I need it to do, just, like, record more and do more uploads, which is like what we're gonna do right now. You know, make a recording. But I like recording with you guys. It's more fun. It's more fun. Rafik and Viltrum in the house, just like the good old days. It's just like the good old days. It's 4 a.m. for me, but I had to show up and leave a like for you. I appreciate you, my man. I appreciate you. Hopefully everything's been well over on your end. Let's see. I'm going to actually push this back. This is up here. Oh my god, I have to sneeze now. Let me go wash my hands real quick before I start touching brand new cards. I guess I wasn't really thinking before when you were talking about trades and such, Rafik. Is it because, I mean, I know like the boss and such, but I guess, yeah, we can't, because we won't get home access for a new while, right? That's how the new games work. You get the game and then home, like that was a big deal, right, for Scarlet Violet. Is that how, and that's how all the games work? Because like I only really, once again, was here for the duration of a full game of Scarlet Violet, aside from like back in Gen 2, you know? So, yeah, I guess I forgot that like we can't just like send people like, what is it? Chikorritas and Totodiles and Tepigs. But yes, back to sleep for me. I've got a busy day again soon. Have a good stream, guys. Hey, thanks for dropping in Viltrum. We will catch you on the next one. Alright, but let's get into this. We'll keep that there. I'll keep this here because I need to, you know, computer sometimes. But I'll try to keep it out of view. And I'll keep the microphone next to me here. Beautiful. All right. Let's see. Can I do this? Cool. Let's cut each of these first. Or something like that, right? Do I have scissors nearby? How could I get up and not grab scissors? But that's fine. Here, let me... Well, that's no good. Well, that's no good. Tape them the edges. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a pair of scissors. All right. I'm gonna pre-cut these and then we'll start it up. Just like a pack, you make sure it's good to go. Yeah, half these cards I bought, I'm not even sure if they are... Well, sorry, like half the cards I bought are only to like give away or add to the collection, and the other half are for playable. Yo, Link 14, what's going on, my friend? How are you? You still over East Coast? I just got back to the area, my man. I guess tomorrow, officially, you know, if you count today being Thursday, tomorrow will be 2 months back for me. 2 months back for me. But yo, thanks for dropping in, my friend. All right, you're in the midst of a recording of a new video that I'll probably post tomorrow. Really? Oh. You know what it was? It was Angelic. It's Angelic. My bad. Angelic is the one who left. Dude, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. You like, yeah, like Whitney would ever leave. He pops in here a lot. That's why I'm confusing, because people don't really drop in from the SoCal days. So, bro, I haven't seen you in a minute. That's right, dude. That's right. It's been like about a year and a half. That's what's up, man. How are you? Yeah, I just got back to the area. I just got back. No, that's Angelic. My bad. I'm like terrible with with the old crew. Bro, we had a little fest not too long ago. It was great to see people. Muffin came by, Valadin, T-Mac, Deku. Me and Deku actually been hanging out a lot lately because of TCG. Because of TCG. But what have you guys been up to? I was gonna say, bro, what you call it? Yeah, man, I made a post on Facebook and everything. I made a post. I tried to tag as many people as I can remember. I'm sorry, dude. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I definitely forgot to tag you and Whitney. And I was like looking for some people too, man. Like I couldn't find. There's a few people that I was like, I don't know how to. I definitely searched CC at one point and like couldn't. Like his thing just like didn't pop up. There was like a handful of people that just like don't come up anymore, I guess, because like maybe they don't use their tags as much, or I'm not sure, but yeah, I definitely, that was like maybe about a month ago, but I definitely want to do it again. So it'd be cool to yeah, have you guys come by. It'd be sweet, actually. Yeah, been all right. Finally asked her the question at the anime expo. She said yes. Yo, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. Congrats. Tell her I said the same. That's what's up. Anime expo. Yeah, I hear people talk about some of these like expos and cons and this and that, but I don't really usually go to stuff like that, so I'm always out of the loop. Real quick, I'm sure you actually, you know what? See, I'm dumb, bro. I still forget. Like, here, I'm just gonna open it right up. Are you in the Discord? All I was gonna say was if you needed the legendaries, we're giving away the legendaries. So if you needed the shiny Miraidon and or Koraidon, you let me know. I forget, bro, who is where. But yeah. So I'm not sure if you've seen that yet, but we are definitely giving these by. So I just wanted to let you and anyone else who may happen to drop in know that these are available. I should like probably get out of this screen and like show people the Pokemon, the boxes and boxes of Koraidon and Miraidon that we have available for giving away. I've been playing the new Pokemon at all, man. It's hard for me to get into this game. Well, if it's for any reason of like performance, I'm not sure if you got to Switch 2 yet, but it's really, really good on this console. Like as in terms of like it runs very well, very smooth. If you're just like not that into Pokemon anymore, fair. Last time we talked, remind me, like maybe once again I'm tripping and like confusing people, but didn't you tell me that you guys were like kind of into TCG a little bit? Like weren't we gonna like link up at one point before I moved away last time, and then it just kind of like never happened? Like I feel like we kept talking about it. And like, weren't you telling me that, I think it was you, right? Yeah. And you were saying that you were hanging out with S2H and like, he was also in a TCG. Maybe I'm completely messing up here again, but like, correct me if I'm wrong. I am without a Switch 2. I want to get into it, but every time I try, I hit a wall. Yes, we're supposed to link up for TCG stuff. Oh, okay, perfect. So what do you mean by hit a wall in terms of like what wall, like financially, or just like life comes up, or like what's getting in the way? Switch 2s at least are becoming a little more available. You know, last time I was at Walmart, I seen them in the display case. I was able to get mine at GameStop before I left the East Coast, which was back in July. I left and I got one like a couple weeks before. But yeah, so we're gonna do a opening now for some. I'll call it some playable cards. I call it playable, and for some like giveaway stuff and maybe like some cool collectible stuff. I kind of forget every little card that I buy when I do things like this, so that's why this is always fun as well. So I'll keep, actually, this can go up here, and this can go down here. Mostly in-game stuff, putting a team together, getting the builds together, and such for VGC. Oh, you don't like being a copycat like me? I just take someone's team, bro, and use it, and then I'll adjust it accordingly. You know, like, I don't even... I don't know where they went, but like there are so many teams that I had on Showdown that were just from other people. So what I do now is I just go back in YouTube and I'm like, well, who's, you know, I mean, I don't really need the old teams anymore because, you know, it was like regulation A, B, C, D, E teams that like are not really very valuable at the moment. But if I wanted them, I would just go to like either like Cybertron or Pokesports or James Beck or whomever and like grab the Pokepaste from their description because like I'm sure they're still in there. But I just go there, man. Like I feel like Cybertron is like the easy, like the go-to because he's great, and B, he explains the team really well, but like really he just uses like cool stuff, you know. So like right now, if I was like, all right, man, this Deoxys team won a Pokemon tournament, bro, I'm not doing hard Trick Room, all right. Like as soon as I see Indeedee, you know, I'm like, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm not about the Indeedee life typically. Now this is me, bro. This is me. I'm cheap, bro. Give me some Arceus Chien Pao because I like Dragonite Chien Pao back in Reg D. I thought that was cool. So like you know, I'll just hop in his description here and grab a paste and like just see if it works out, you know, and then adjust from there. Now I want to do my own thing, you know, in Sword and Shield. I was training Pokemon and have the moves I wanted all the times. Now I can't. Well, I mean, so like which part do you like the most? Do you like the creating of the teams or do you like the training of the teams? Because like if it's the creating, then just use our bots, bro. Just use our bots to generate, you know, the team. Like forget training, like that stuff just is forever and like takes too long. And like these are good for like you can use these online, you just can't bring them to tournaments, you know. But you could generate whatever you wanted in here, you know. So but if you want to train them up, I mean honestly, man, like now is like the easiest time to do it, but it is still a pain because, you know, if you want to get like the legendary, say genies, you know, you got to go into like legends. If you want to oh well, bro, I made a video, like not like just I have really like two videos that are like perfect. One is I basically just came out and it has the other one linked into it, but it's just showing people about these current free shinies. So, you know, check this one out. And it has in the description, actually, I think, linked the other one, the original shiny Pokemon video. And it just has like the full breakdown of how to actually, you know, use them. And they're fully accessible. Discord is open to everybody right now. There's like no buttons to click to get through. You just go into the Iono. I mean, we actually have them currently. They're like very, very well set up from the admin that we rent them from. But they basically have them in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different bots depending on which game you play. So we have them right now. I'm in the Iono one for Scarlet Violet. We have Sonya for Sword and Shield, Leventen for Legends, Rowan for BDSP, and Oak for Let's Go Pikachu and EV. Oh, but I'll have to look into them if I get a chance and want to get into VGC again. Probably upload some battles again like I did before. This is the best way to do it. That's one thing that I absolutely love about it. You know, I have a few oh, here, let me remove this. I have a few teams still in here, you know, that I just would, because I do like to play on the cart when possible, but I like Showdown too a lot. See, these are all my teams. So it's like, right? Yeah. See, exactly. This one has Dragonite Chien Pao right on it. Right on it. Dragonite Chien Pao, Heatran, Fluttermane, Rapid Strike, I'm sure, because like, yeah, I feel like Rapid Strike was used at a maybe like a 5-to-1 ratio to Dark Strike, or I said Dark Strike, Single Strike. This one I think was Dark though, low key. No, that's also Rapid. That's also Rapid. I guess you wouldn't want 2 Dark Pokemon. We already had the Galarian. We already had the big Galarian. I like Dragonite Chien Pao so much I did it on 2 different teams. Had to have a Typhlosion on one. This team was actually very cool. I always loved Annihilate Mousehold. I thought that combo was great with the Rage, beat 'em up Rage Fist, and then this Sinistra could come in with its, what was its ability? It's like Mochi ability. Forget the ability name. Hospitality. Oh, Machagacha is the attack. That's what I was thinking of. Majikninja. But Hospitality comes in, you heal 25%. Melodic is cool. It has like what is it? Is it Defiant? What's the ability that it competitive, but like, I'm sorry, but Defiant is the one for attack though, so competitive is for special attack. That's like what I'm thinking. Yeah, I remember it had the special attack variant of Defiant. That's right, and actually doesn't, what's his name, yeah, he has Defiant. Link 14 said, hey to cut the short, but I made it home. I need to wake up early tomorrow and help my grandparents. Happy you're still doing anything, bro. Yeah, man, happy to be back in town. Hopefully that goes good, whatever you're doing with your helping. If you ever need help with anything, you know, like I know grandparents stuff, you know, they always have old stuff to move and this and that. So if you ever need a hand, I'm back in town, brother. So hit me up. Great to see you. And yeah, once again, tell Whitney I said hello, and I will catch you. Yeah, hit me up in the Discord. The link is in the description and in that video that I posted too. And yeah, I'll catch you around. But if not, I'll hopefully see you on like Facebook or something. Yeah, thanks for dropping in, brother. Always a pleasure. All right, now we just need Angelic to hop in so the whole crew can be here. I was talking to T-Mac earlier. I was talking to Dez earlier. I was talking to Deku earlier. It's just like the good old days. I'm talking to Rafik and Viltrum in the chat. Perfect, man. All right, so I'm going to get to the cards finally because like I've been catching up with the homie, but we're gonna get to the cards, do a little video, do a little overhead. All right, so I'm gonna cut this recording here. I'm gonna start a new recording just for my own sanity. This is pushed up as far as I can get it, about push over there. That's fine. Try to keep this frame as clean as possible. Okay, welcome everybody. I'm going to be doing a little kind of like mail day opening today. I've got a few packages that have playable cards and collectible cards and some giveaway cards in here. So I actually bought like a lot of playable cards because maybe when I start going to more events, I might need to give some of them away too. So I'm going to be going through these 3 packages and we'll just kind of like show them off real quick and, you know, go through that. I feel like these to me are like the current like packs, you know, like you guys are going to see me opening some packs in this channel, you know, here and there, but packs have never been my thing. This to me is like a pack because I go in, I select every card, and then it doesn't come in for a week and a half, so I kind of forget what's in the package. But I know I'm going to like every card, so I think that's really cool. So let's start with this one here that I kind of like ripped a little bit too much. I have an ignition energy kind of just like popping out, so let's go with that. Let's go with this one here. Let's just see what's like in here, and we'll kind of tap them out and go from there. All right, so we got some reverse hollow ignitions. Now, these are, if this card is attached to one of your Pokemon, discard it at the end of your turn. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy. If it is attached to an evolution, it provides 3 colorless energy instead. That's definitely why I bought it. Very cool card. So let's open that up here. I'll try to read it through the camera so that you guys can see. Let's do this like a pro. All right, it's been a little while, but we can still do this. We've got a Lunatone, which is incredibly popular for the Lunar Cycle ability. A Riolu for the Riolu and, for the Lucario deck, Mega Lucario. Bulbasaur for a Mega Venusaur deck. A couple bulbs, a few bulbs. A Mystery Garden. This is for Psychic decks. Once during each player's turn, that player may discard an energy card from their hand in order to draw a card until they have as many cards in their hand as they do Psychic Pokemon in play. This card reminds me of Genesec's, gosh, what was it? It was, I can't remember. I'll put it on screen right now, but I can't remember his ability. I should be able to remember it. Fusion System something, I don't know. But it would basically let you draw cards until you had as many Fusion Strike Pokemon in play, the same number of cards in hand. So if you had 6 Pokemon in play that were all Fusion Strike, you could draw up to 6 Pokemon, which was incredibly broken. This card only lets you do it once per turn, though. That let you do it once per Genesect. That's why Mew VMAX was so insane. Excuse me, stuff in my throat. I'm gonna take a sip of water. All right, second little top loader. We've got a, here I'll just show this one because it's already kind of like halfway out. I did get a Mega Mawile. I bought some Megas because these cards I feel like are just too hard to pull, but these basic Megas are like a cool way to experience the set. So here, I'm gonna like take this one out of the package, but like give it a quick little close-up. Beautiful card. Haven't really gotten to see a lot of the Megas. Like, this is pretty much the first one that I gotten to own in person. These basic, kind of just, not basic, but I'll call them base rarity cards. You know, the Mega Mawile has the full art, and then it has the alt art. I'm just using these terms loosely, obviously. But even these basics are just, like, so nice. So nice. Really beautiful stuff here, man. Like, they did a great job. They did a very good job. Put it right in the spotlight. So love the Megas, and they're very cheap right now. They're all about $1. You know, they're all about $1 except for the super playable ones, the Gardevoir and the Lucario is the most playable, honestly. Then like the Kangaskhan and the Gardevoir. You don't even see people playing Gardevoir with the Mega. Oh, this is creased already, bro. How people are actually insane. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing, but like that's genuinely a crease card, which is damaged in my opinion. So yeah, like it's a $1 card, but I could definitely say something about that. It could honestly be factory fresh, low key. It could be factory fresh. Tough to tell. Whatever. It's a $1 card. I'm not gonna, you know, be that guy about it, but it's disheartening when sellers sell like that. We got a Mega Bombasnow. Prism Energy. This is really good for Dragapult decks. Upside down Prism Energy. Right side up Prism Energy. And then last one. We've got Meganium, which is huge for the Venusaur deck. It basically doubles all your energy in play. If you've played Pokemon Pocket, this is effectively the superior, which is kind of funny because it's another Stage 2 Grass Pokemon, so they did it in the same way. Although in that game, they do not have the Stadium card, which lets you bypass the laws of evolution. Double Mega. Mega Meganium coming. Keldeo EX. This card was, like, very cheap. I thought it was really cool. I mean, this is one of those cards that's, like, just great to give to somebody. You know, it's like, I go to Frankenstein's a lot, and I want to start, I don't know how to word it other than I go as a customer, just as myself, but I want to start going as FPG. I want to go, like, with my giveaway binder and just be like, hey, man, check out the channel. Here's some free cards, you know? Here's a free card. Here's a free Kyurem. Check out the channel. Here's a Solrock when I'm at the, you know, the tournaments. You guys need a Solrock? I got a Solrock for you. A lot of people play that. All right, cool. That's package number 1. See, quick and easy. I'm actually gonna take my hoodie off. Maybe just the hair back for now, because like that was making me warm. All right, package number 1. Let me clean up here, and then we'll do package number 2. I like to keep the top loaded because I feel like it's very wasteful to throw them away. But I do throw away the the sleeves. If I can salvage them, I keep them too. I really don't like to be wasteful. My grandmother was like so reuse kind of person. Like she wouldn't throw anything away if it could potentially be reused. Like I try to not be that bad, but I do hold a lot of value in not being wasteful, which was a big thing of hers. Yeah, we can't really recycle the taped stuff. All right, put these here. All right, package number 2. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna pull that out just because I don't want the address. All right, I don't know how they did this. Let me just rip this kind of loose off camera. Interesting. Really weird the way that they package this. Really weird way that they package this. Alright, I finally got most of these cards. I finally got the cards free from their grasp. They taped it like right to the receipt. Very weird. Anyway, let's check out the next package of playable and collectible cards that we got. This last one was mostly playable, but like the Kyurem and the Keldeo, like those are good giveaway cards. All right, what do we got here? We got a Hilda, very playable. Hilda's very, very cool. player in a lot of decks. Energy card and an evolution card. Forest of Vitality. This is the cheater card, bro. Each player's grass Pokemon can just evolve. Doesn't matter as long as it's not the first turn of the game. Another Prism Energy. Few. Sometimes I'll just like buy some stuff and then forget how many I get. End's Plan seems like a cool card. It reads, move up to 2 energy from your bench Pokemon up to your active Pokemon. So I like that. It seems like it can be very useful in a lot of different decks. Especially, I thought about Ogerpon decks that will allow you to attach to the Ogerpon to draw from the bench. Well, you usually do it from the bench, and then you can move it up to the active. I thought that was an interesting idea. So, several ends. Wally's Compassion. Good for Venusaur decks. You move all the energy off of your Venusaur, you heal with Wally's Compassion, then you move it all back on with Venusaur's ability. And I think Wally's Compassion is better than Turo because you don't have to discard anything. You just like move it and you're good. It stays on the board. It's all Gucci. Surfing Beach is for water support. Not a lot of water in the TCG right now, but still. Strange Timepiece. This is a cool card, but like people are saying that they don't really play it a lot in Gardevoir. I thought it would see like a little bit more play just to move around maybe the Mega and such, but you know, I just bought it because it could be cool for other decks too. More Premium Power Pros. Yay! I needed, I think 4 of those, and I only had 1. Another Mystery Garden, 2 Mystery Gardens. A Mega Signal. I guess we don't really play this card that much. You know, we just defer to Ultra Ball. So you search your deck for a Mega, then you reveal it, put it in your hand. Cool. But maybe not the best card. Fighting Gong is excellent. You find a fighting Pokemon or a fighting energy card. Lily's Determination, obviously the GOAT. You shuffle your hand and draw 6, or if you have all 6 prizes, you draw 8. What do we got here? Flip this over, I guess. Okay, cool. Hilda again. The aforementioned Turo. Pick up your Pokemon, but you got to discard all the cards attached. So this is why it's not as good as Wally's. So I got a few Turo. Earthen Vessel. Discard 1. Pick up 2 discards, right? Or pick up 2 basics. Earthen. Yep. Crispin. This is search your deck for 2 basics, I believe. You get to put 1 in your hand, and you attach 1 to your basic Pokemon. Or sorry, not basic. I'm sorry. 1 to your bench Pokemon. But a Puffin. I already got a few of these that I pulled from Prismatic, but these are just, you know, search to do basic 70 HP Pokemon. Ooh, we got a bunch of buddies, because like people may need these. You never know. You never know. Area 0 Underdepths. On the off chance that we want to play a little Terra Box, you know, put 8 Pokemon on your bench, and you know then you can discard 3 of them once you remove the stadium, and then another Lily's Determination. So that is package number 2. So we got quite a bit of playable stuff right here. I'm gonna kind of put this all to the side for now. And then package number 3 and final for this video. Thank you guys so much for dropping in and for hanging out with us if you are here during the stream. And if you catch this during the, but you will also be able to catch this during a video replay. But yeah, I'll clip that up and make it nice and easy to watch. All right, package number 3. Let me just tear this apart real quick. I think I got a card for my homie in here. I think I might have a card for my homie in here. It's only like a $1 card, but he'll be happy. And he don't watch my stuff, so he ain't gonna see this. Alright, here, got some ace specs here. We'll go with this package first. This team bag. Oh, this is a cute card. I bought this card for me. Packaged so well. All right, we got ourselves a. Is it? I forget. Is it shiny? No, it's just. I thought this artwork is cute, man. I know it's like just a basic common card, but I love Fido. Look at that, Happy Fido. Beautiful card. Happy Fido. Some commons in here and some like cool artworks. I thought cool looking Magneton. Magneton always gets cool cards, bro. Absol. We were talking about this card before. Absol. Shinji Kanda. Absol. Love it. See, like this card for $1, yes, dude. Giratina for 600, less yes. Like what a great giveaway card too, bro. Beautiful Absol. That's why I bought several of them. If in a situation like this, like I just buy however many they have. Yo, giveaway Victini. This is the card that I want to basically like put a sleeve over and then write like my channel name on. Like I'll just write free Pokemon giveaway, sign it AAZ, and then give these away as like that's my card, dude. Because Victini's my Pokemon. Victini is the one that like I claim. It's the channel logo. We have Victini. So this will be like one of the Victinis because I think I got like a lot of these. Yeah, got a lot of these. And then for my homie, yo Dez, I know you don't watch my stuff. Is this a Shinji too? No, it's a Tomokazu. Komiya. I keep forgetting their other name. Komiya. And I also don't know if it's last name or first name. So it's the other name. Tomokazu Komiya. Impidimp. Homie loves Impidimp. I'm not sure why, but this is a really cool looking Impidimp, and I seen it, and I was like, he's gonna love this card, bro. So I bought this for him. It's like not even $1, but it is such a cool little artwork, and I would love one for myself, so I have to grab one for myself too. But shout out to the homie Des. He loves Impidimp, and this is for you, my man. So I'm gonna give this to you. It's actually perfect timing. We chill almost every week, and we usually chill on Thursdays. Today's Thursday, so if you come over tonight, brother, this is for you. This is for you. And a lot of these other cards, like especially these Victinis, these are gonna be for the people that maybe when I go to Frankensons this weekend and I see them, I'll give these away, and I'm like, hey, come check out the channel. Come check out the channel. But yeah, thank you to anyone who's dropping in right now. We're recording a video for the channel. I'm opening up some mail day packages, and yeah, we're just kind of do that. And then I've got so much other stuff today. You know, we are, of course, here I'll take a quick little pause from this screen. We are giving away the shiny Miraidon and Koraidon. So if you guys need these or want these, please let me know. Just type in the chat. Let me know, hey, you need these, and I'll absolutely trade with you right now. And yeah, I'm just gonna get back to doing my recording / video. But if you would like the shinies, they're here. They're free. Just send me whatever. Send me something that you do not want, as I always trade away what people do send to me. So next package here, we're pretty much almost done with this one here. I bought a lot of A-Specs. Excuse me. I bought a lot of A-Specs. I want to fill out a binder page of just A-Specs. I think that this generation of the A-Specs, like the previous one was cool. These are beautiful. These are incredible. And most of them are very cheap. So you can fill out a full, was it 12 times 2, 24 A-Specs for like, $30 probably. So these are really cool. So I bought a whole bunch on this person's store. So what do we got here? And most of these are not playable, but I'm still going to, read them off. Scramble Switch, not really super playable. Oh, and I was like, they put 2 in here. Freaking Megaton Blower is actually kind of cool. You discard all Pokemon tools and special energy from all your opponent's Pokemon, and discard a stadium in play, and you get to flip your opponent off. It's like this Megaton Blower is like really funny. I feel like it does a lot of stuff. All right, second, why are there 3 Megaton Blowers? They must have been like a quarter or something. I would only have bought these if they were very cheap. Alchemy EX, this is a great giveaway card. Like, who knows? Someone's gonna love Alchemy, and it's gonna be like, okay, well, I have a card for you. Another Keldeo. I think Keldeo is a cool Pokemon. Two different people had a Keldeo EX. I was like, all right. Precious Trolley is actually a playable A-Spec. You can search your deck for any number of basic Pokemon, put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Like, what an incredible, incredible card. Oh my god, this Brilliant Blender. This one, not as playable, but there are certain decks that I feel like this would work really well with. You basically search your deck for 5 cards, discard them, and then shuffle your deck. There's a lot of decks, like I think Festival Lead, that will play, your attacks get powered up based on however many Pokemon are in your discard pile, like with a certain attack or a certain ability. So this is a card that kind of can power that up. And yeah, we have one more little package from our third package, so it's like third mini package. I see a cool card though. I bought this just for me, but I'd happily give it away because some people, this may be their favorite Pokemon. Here, I'll actually flip it over to start off. It's Mastiff, the mascot of Scarlet Violet. Mabostiff, Mastiff, Arven, all that. I just think the shiny is really cool. It's like a $2 card, and like it's just like, I think the puppy Pokemon are like great. Like, you can't have a bad puppy Pokemon, bro. You can't. You absolutely can't. All right, let me flip this back over. So we got the Scoop Up Cyclone. This is really cool. You get to just pick up. Oh, I think we already talked about this card. You just get to pick up your. Oh yeah, because I have one sitting over here for some reason. I guess I might have pulled it out of Prismatic or something. But you get to just pick up all of your cards on one single Pokemon, which is great. You don't have to discard anything. So it's basically like a better version of Turo in an item, which is super busted. Super busted. On the opposite side, another one. I already have like several Radiant Heatran, but I just saw it for like 50 cents. And I was like, someone will need a Radiant Heatran in like 3 years, and it'll be $4, and I can give them one and be like, here you go, bro, Radiant Heatran. What else is in here? I feel like this is big. I saw several Radiant, so I got a Radiant Hawlucha. Same thing. Like, I've got all these cards already. I got the Aerodactyl V. Like, I love Aerodactyl, man. Just a beautiful card. I think these V Pokemon cards, let's take a moment and talk about this. I think these V Pokemon cards, like, once again, we'll call them the base artworks. This is not bad, bro. And these are like 60 cents to $1 for a lot of cards. These will be worth like $5-10, man, in like a few years probably, because V will be like not only the old thing, but it will be like the second old thing. You know, we'll be past EX at that point. We're going to be on to Gen 10. So we were already in Mega, which is kind of like past EX, but it's still Mega EX. So like it's really not. It's still like the same mechanics, just like slightly altered, I feel. Whereas V and GX and EX, like those are true generational changes. Whereas right now, like they say Mega is like a next generation or like a next block. They can call it Mega Evolution instead of Scarlet Violet. It still is effectively, in my opinion, the Scarlet Violet block, because we're still in the EX era. You know, once they go to whatever the next thing that we're gonna have that isn't compatible with all the trainer cards that say EX on it, then we're in the next era. And these base cards, they were the last ones. I mean, really not the last ones. Like there were two variants, we'll say, of base artwork full art Pokemon cards. Because if you look at, let me grab the Keldeo or whatever from before. This is taking on the form of what I would call a traditional Pokemon card. So if someone comes back to the hobby in 2025 and they see this looks like a Pokemon card, you know, just like a different version of one that we had like forever ago. Like, can I find an old card? I'll find an old card just to like, here's a giveaway card. You know, this card is literally 20 years old. I mean, you know, you got the picture, you got the border. I mean, sure, it's got like bigger HP and like it's a little more sparkly, but that's the same format. Whereas this is different. This is completely different. When I first came back into Pokemon and I saw these V cards, I was like, bro, those are so different from what I'm used to, that it was just like, I felt like I was in a completely new era of Pokemon. GX did the same thing. GX Pokemon cards were the, you know, I guess the first ones really that did that, where the base artwork was still some artwork very cool looking. And I just like that. And these cards I think are super undervalued just from a collectible perspective and from a giveaway perspective. Like, these are really cool to give away to people. These are really cool just to have, and you don't got to spend a lot of money on them. So that's why I get like these base, you know, V, GX, EX cards. But I think that the Vs and the GXs are really the money cards in terms of like the best bang for your buck, because you get such cool artwork and it's not expensive. And if you want to get this card in the alt art, it's like $200+. I think maybe 180 or whatever. But this card was like under $1. And the other one is beautiful, but it's not 200 times more beautiful. So if you want a cool card in your collection, I think that these base artwork Vs are hugely, hugely underappreciated. So that's why I bought some of those. I know it's a huge tangent and a huge rant, but there's a lot. But people are always like, man, I want to get cool cards. And it's like, okay. And then they want to complain that like the market is crazy. And it's like, I get it, man. Like, these new gold cards coming out for like $500+ on release is insane, but you don't need to break the bank to have a collection full of cool cards. Like, I feel like this Neutralization Zone is a beautiful card, bro. And here, let me take it out of the sleeve so you can get the full texture on it. Like, look at the texture and the hollow pattern, and this is gorgeous, man. $1 card, absolutely gorgeous for $1. So there's no reason to have to equate beauty with value. That's the huge thing that I think is mostly getting tripped up these days. And final card was, oh yeah, as the Master Fair show. So these are the 3 packages that we had today. These are some great cards, man. All in all, we spent like $40, dude, on all these cards. A ton of playable stuff. I'm building decks to play with, and a ton of stuff just to have in the collection. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Please join the Discord. We have so many bots that are currently up and running, giving away free shiny Pokemon, legendary Pokemon all day. So hop in the Discord, and that's like the best way too to get notified whenever we do new stuff, new giveaways, new videos, new streams, all that. So hop in the Discord. But yeah, thank you all, love you all, and we will see you on the next one. Bye bye. And that's just for the video. Which I guess I'm gonna have to grab from the stream because I was not recording. I don't know what part did I stop recording on? I was not recording that whole last part. I mean, I can always just clip my stream, but then it'll be slightly lower quality, which is like annoying. But that's, when did I clip it? When did I clip it? I guess I clipped it. All right, well, I can just grab it from the stream. That's fine. That's fine. I do silly stuff like that all the time. All right, let's, just so you guys know, we are, of course, giving away the shinies. If anyone needs one, wants one, shiny Koraidon and Miraidon, they are available, ready for trade. I feel like the GameStop event was so crazy, but it seems like most people already have these because people have not been asking me for them. So if you want them or need them, maybe people can't chat right now. Who knows? See, we got a few people in here, but if you need shiny Miraidon or Koraidon, just link up with me. I will give you both, actually. Whenever I link up with someone, I will happily give you both of the Pokemon. So let's search for a link trade. And if anyone wants to connect, I'd happily trade you. All right, so we've gone through these packages, which is fantastic. Can I get shiny Koraidon and Miraidon? That would be grand. Absolutely. That's why we're here. Just link up with me. The code is 739. And if you do not connect this time, I will just hit the button again when I'm done searching. Or if you need a second, just let me know. But how are you tonight, Osiris? And thanks for dropping in. Linking now. Perfect. I am searching now as well. Doing good, slacking right now at work. Perfect. Perfect. They're not paying you enough anyway. I don't know what you make, but odds are, unless you're a software developer and you're in some kind of Silicon Valley technical nonsense, or you're a hedge fund person, odds are, if you're like the rest of us, they ain't paying you enough. So you slack, my friend. You slack. No one can be found. I'm online. Make sure you're connected to the internet. If you say you're linking now, make sure you are connected. But yeah, so that was cool. We did one video. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna trade you both Pokemon. So we'll start off with Miraidon, and then we'll drop over to Koraidon. But please send me something that is up no value to you, okay? I just want to, because people are always kind with their trades, so I just want to preface that. I'm going to actually cancel this one. Please send me something of no value, because all the Pokemon that people trade to me, I will use as what I call trade fodder and give back to the bots. So please do not send me anything that you care about in the slightest. I appreciate the kind gesture, though. I greatly appreciate it. I'm just letting you know. Just type in chat that you heard me and get that, and still. No, you're too kind, bro. You're too kind. You're too kind. You're too kind. I have so many that I shiny hunt all the time, and I have the bots at full access, so like it's kind of ruined me for shinies low key. But give it to someone who will appreciate it. That's all what I always tell people. Give it to someone who will appreciate it. I've become jaded by the bots, brother. Become jaded. So please keep. And also, at this point too, like with Pokemon Home, like I have so many boxes that like I used to take kind of call them gift Pokemon, but they get mixed up and confused with the generated Pokemon. I have to check trainer tags, and even then I don't know if it's still real or not. So I can never. It's hard to keep it all organized. So for me, it's easy to just like have. Either I catch it and it's got my name on it, or I trade it away. That's kind of like how I roll. But thank you so much, my friend. Here, let's go with Koraidon now. Big Rhydon. Big boy. All right, and if anyone else wants to link up and connect with me, just send me a message in the YouTube, or I can just search again because I know some people don't have YouTube chat ability. Also have the Discord link is in the description. You can hop in there and generate whatever you want, whenever you want. So I'm not sure if you have Discord, Osiris, but please feel free to hop in there if you'd like. We have the Iono bot, which you could use at any time of the day to trade with, for whatever Pokemon you want. That's where I made all of these from. Sat there for like 4 or 5 hours, just kind of trading with, random stuff that I would catch. That's why, I'll either use that random stuff that I catch or stuff that people trade me. So it's just easy to trade any non. At this point, I'm not even gonna lie, I've traded shinies that I've generated myself just to make these new ones, because after a certain point, I realized that like no one's gonna want half the things that I have, and it's just a time saver. Like, I've already invested the time in creating the Pokemon. Like, I'm not gonna have a sunken cost fallacy and be like, oh man, it's shiny, I can't trade away. So I'll even trade away the shinies that I generate myself. But hopefully you have a great rest of your day at work. Please feel free to keep hanging out with us. But yeah, thanks for dropping in. Oh, of course, yeah. Once again, the link should be here. I'll post it right now in the chat. But here's the Discord right now. We have it open always. Please feel free to hop in. It is completely free. There is no I don't know where there's no clicking, no entry, none of this, no that. And I have a couple of videos up on my channel as well that have been recently posted on how to use the bots themselves if you need more direction. There's also a guide channel in here that has the guide would show you literally like exactly how to where is it, how to use the bots. This one's the best one, how to use the bots. And then we have all the bots right here, and then there's a question and help section if you need help with them. So please hop in, anyone who hasn't already. Hey, there you go. Thanks, Osiris. But yeah, if anyone else needs these Pokemon, please let me know. I'm actually just going to search right now because sometimes people can't chat. So I will just search the code 739. That's our personal code for the channel. And if I was even thinking sometime maybe I'll just start searching my code randomly for what do you call it, for like an hour during the day, being like, all right guys, if anyone wants to link up, I'll happily search, because not everyone has Discord. Oh, Sarah said, hell yeah, I can't believe we got recommended your stream on the front page. Well, hey, YouTube does its job sometimes. Sometimes YouTube does me a solid. But thank you. Yeah, thanks for dropping in. Currently, maybe you saw I was recording a package, not pack opening, but, you know, a package opening. And I'm going to do a little bit more of that. We also have a drawing tonight, which it ended on Sunday. But we're going to draw the winner tonight for a TCG package that we were running. And I'm going to think about what I'm going to do for my next giveaway. I don't have that exactly figured out yet. But this was what we gave away last time, we being me and a friend of mine. Where's the, I don't know where I put the other one. Oh, it's the bottom here. No, there's another single in here. There's another single somewhere around it. Was I using it for an example? I was probably using it for an example, and I don't know where I put it. But there's 6 singles, stamped vintage cards. And then 3 sleeves. My homie TCG Flame put together these Journey Together for us. And then I had these Sword and Shield and Surging Sparks sleeve booster packs that we are giving away. And we've already got the entrance for that, so I'm going to do that later. I've got some more stuff that I could do. You know what would be a cool one to do is I have this package of, not package, but I have this stack of cards that I bought at the a local card shop like maybe 3-4 days ago. They had just basically it was like a little organizer thing, and it was differentiated by color, and their blue ones were $1, their green ones were $2. I kind of looked through them and was like, well, this looks like it's worth it to me, you know. I don't like check the prices of these exact cards, you know, because I don't really care. You know, I mean, how much could I possibly overpay for a $2 card or for a $1 card? You know, whereas like once it's like $5+, then like I actually kind of want to make sure I'm not getting myself completely, you know, ripped off or overpaying or this or that. You know, not everything in Pokemon is about the money, but when it does cost money to play, you know, when it costs money to actually collect cards and gather packs and open stuff, you have to be conscious of, you know, of prices, or else you're going to run out of a finite resource. And I know that that's a little ridiculous to say because it's like, obviously, but if you like talk about prices in the Pokemon hobby, some people just like get really mad. They're like, oh, all you care about is the money. And it's like, well, the money's a really big element of it, you know, not really 100% about like just buying cards to try and make money. You know, that's not really what it's about. It's more of like, you have to be conscious of the money that you're spending, or else you're going to really waste a lot. There's so many easy ways to just get completely ripped off in the hobby right now, that if you're not taking the time to, you know, spend, you know, your research and like see what sites are the best or what times are the best to buy stuff, it's tough. That's why, you know, you hear a lot of people talking about how there's no cards out there, man. There's nothing for me to do. There's nothing for me to buy. It's like, well, I spent, what was it? Let me think. Like $60 or so, I think, on these, because I think I have 30 of the dollar cards and like 12 of the no, so that'd be less of the $2 cards, like around between $50 and $60 on singles, you know, because like to me I'm gonna get so much more out of this than I would $60 on packs anyway. All right, so let's do this one now. So I'm gonna move this to the side, and we'll do our next, you know, recorded kind of style video. Let's see, I'm gonna take a quick little sip of water. But yeah, thank you everyone for jumping in today. If anyone needs the, while I kind of get ready to do this next recording, if anyone does need the shiny Pokemon of shiny Koraidon or Miraidon, we do have boxes full of them, and I'm here to trade them away to everyone. So shiny Miraidon and shiny Koraidon, if you need them, we got them. I know GameStop has been kind of a bunch of jerks about it. Really, it's Pokemon. Pokemon's at fault. GameStop is fine. The GameStop does what they can do. You know, they give what they're given. But Pokemon should be giving these away to people for free. That's why I'm here to give them to you all for free. I see we got like a whole bunch of people just kind of like jumped in real quick. So thank you all for joining us. I'm going to just search code 739. If you link up with me, I am going to give you both. So please do not leave after the single trade. I will trade you both Pokemon. So if you want shiny Miraidon and Koraidon, this is a double trade, folks. Link up with me. The code is 739. I'm just going to search. I see we have between 6 and 8 people. The number kind of keeps jumping up and down that have hopped in here. So yeah, thank you guys for being in here. We used to do a ton of giveaways, so it's great to see people kind of jumping in to try to get stuff again. But please consider linking up with me right now if you would like to get the shinies that were, call them haphazardly given away. It's like Pokemon knows exactly what they're doing, bro. They probably even, I mean, maybe I will blame GameStop. Maybe I can see GameStop and Pokemon behind the scenes. Hey, so what do you want to do? Well, Mega Evolution's coming out on the 26th of November. Okay, so how can we really like screw people over? I know, because people are going to line up for Mega Evolution all day, right? So what should we do? You know what we'll do? We'll give away a physical code card with the Mega Evolution purchases. That way, any normal person who wants one, we can just tell them to bend over. Xavier said, I need to charge my Switch Lite, but I'd love to trade. Well, Xavier, luckily for you, my internet has not given out. I've had very poor internet lately, and I will be here online for as long as it holds out tonight, or at the very least a couple more hours. So you have plenty of time to charge up your Switch, and just let me know that you'd like to trade, and I will go back to hitting this button here. I saw a bunch of people popped in, so that's why I wanted to start searching, because, you know, once again, not everyone can type in YouTube, you know, parental controls or what have you. But I wanted to make sure that anyone who wanted a shiny Miraidon and Koraidon, as we are giving both away, did have the, you know, chance to just kind of drop in and get one of each. So I'll search one more time, just because like the numbers keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. So like, thank you guys for dropping in and hanging out and checking us out. But let's go back to our overhead view. If I hear it link up with somebody, I will, you know, of course, trade them. But the code is 739. The code is 739. So let's do a... Bro, I can't get rid of this dryness in my mouth. Might have to go grab some gum. That's like the secret hack. I do have a lot of water, though. Put my empties down here. All right, let's do more TCG overview and talking and, you know, all that good stuff. Because I love Pokemon cards, and I love kind of breaking down what is enjoyable about certain cards, because most people are, it's like, oh yeah, it's really expensive, that's why I like it. It's like, okay, that's cool, but like, there's so much more to it, man. There's so much more to it than just that. And I mean, I love that element too, but there's a lot more to it. So anyone in the chat, let me know if you do want me to search you for a shiny Miraidon and or Koraidon. You will just need to let me know, because I've searched 4 or 5 times and no one's linked up with me, but I'm happy to give them away as soon as people want them. All right, so next video. Make sure you take my hoodie off for this one, because I am hot. All right, shiny Miraidon and Koraidon are available. If anyone wants them, just let me know, everybody. Just toss this on the floor. I swept. My floor is clean. I just swept it up. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to go over some singles, actually, that I bought at, what is it called? I'll shout them out. Finch and Sparrow. Very cool local TCG shop down in the SoCal area. So check out Finch and Sparrow if you're in the area. They had like a little box with a bunch of singles. And you know what? They had very reasonable prices on some of their sealed stuff, too. You know what I got, actually, which I was thinking about opening one of? Do I have them nearby? They're right here. I bought 2 of these, because they were selling for, you know, like very good reasonable price. I got a couple of the Eevee prismatic surprise boxes. You know, they have the promo in there, and then 4 prismatic packs each, and then I think some dividers. And like the box itself is nice too, and I love using boxes like that for storing my bulk and my random stuff. You know, maybe I'll use one of those boxes for storing this kind of stuff here, which is some giveaway cards. So today, let's go over some stuff that I got there. They had these kind of, what do you call them, little dividers, and the green cards were selling for $2 a piece. The blue cards were selling for $1 a piece. Then they had like $3, $4, $5, but like I'd already stacked so many, I'm like, I'm good, you know. So I'll take half of the stack, and we'll just quickly go over some of these cards. Like, you're not gonna see anything crazy in here because they are, of course, dollar cards, but I think they're all cool, and you know, I'm gonna probably give away 90% of these cards anyway. That's really why I got them. So really, and a lot of these are just like random modern stuff, but there's some random, call it vintage or in between, you know, like I don't know what you would call like a black, white, or a diamond card. Like those are kind of vintage, kind of in between. Survival Brace. This is basically a focus sash. Enriching Energy. These cards could also help out my A-Spec collection. Hyper Aroma. Reboot Pod. Awakening Drum. I love the A-Specs. They're just so beautiful. It's so beautiful, man. Hero's Cape. This one's actually really cool, really playable. Unfair Stamp. Also really cool, really playable. Dunsparce, once again, really cool, really playable, with the Pokeball Hollow pattern. I feel like these cards just look so much better in person. Like, it's really hard to tell, even through the camera. The sleeve takes so much away. I feel like the sleeve takes so much away. Looks so much better outside the sleeve. Although I don't like to take the expensive cards out. The little cards are a little bit easier and more, you know, if you nick a corner, I'm not going to feel terrible about it. Treasure Tracker. Max Rod is super cool, super playable. Cornerstone Ogerpon EX, I think, is actually a really cool playable card that you could get teched into Mega Lucario EX, as it has a barrier. This is like really a mini Duraludon VMAX, which had not only a shred attack, but a barrier ability, which means like you can... So this guy gets prevent all damage from attacks done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon that have an ability. That barrier, that's a barrier, meaning like some Pokemon just straight cannot attack him, which is cool. And his attack would go through that attack. So a Cornerstone Ogerpon can attack another Cornerstone Ogerpon, even though they both have abilities, because their attack is a shred attack, and shred attacks will go straight through abilities. So that's really cool, and that's why I like Cornerstone Ogerpon. I thought that it could be nice to tech into a Mega Lucario. A new Gloom card. I'm collecting Gloom cards now, and I just seen this in here, and it's like, this is so random. I don't even know what the back to this looks like. I've seen it. Oh, so it's like from the movie or whatever. Okay. Got it. But I seen this Gloom, and I'm like, dude, this is super cool. I love it. If you guys saw my most recent giveaway video, I'm collecting Gloom cards now. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I just think Gloom cards look cool. So when I seen this one in there for $1, it's like just so unique and cool. I was like, oh, I gotta get this. Japanese Max Belt. You know, I bought the Japanese one because I wanted to see, what does a Japanese A-Spec look like? I don't have a lot of Japanese A-Specs, and I wanted to compare the, you know, like normally the Japanese look like so much more beautiful. This does look pretty, actually the holographic part does look flashier. Let's compare it. I don't think I have a, you know what, they actually do look pretty comparable. For once, the English and the Japanese like are not like so different, you know, where normally the Japanese like they kind of crap all over the English ones, but these are actually pretty good. They're pretty comparable. For once, man, for once, English got a fair shake in the ace spec department, because most of the textured cards, I would say, they would favor Japanese in terms of quality, in terms of like the print and the texture and just all that. So we got a Sada's Vitality, somewhat playable, but with the Pokeball pattern. That was very cool. Same thing with the Heatran, Pokeball. And then what was this one? Oh, a first edition Mysterious Fossil. Now, this is not an expensive card. This is even like, I think I might have overpaid for this card. I think it's like 50 cents or whatever. But I just think that these old cards are so cool, man. A first edition stamp, man. I always love the first edition stamp. Really hard for me to say no to that. So yeah, each of these dollar cards, absolutely love. Just so you guys know, we are recording a video right now, but if anyone does want Shiny Miraidon and or Koraidon, I'm happy to pause that at any point in time and jump back into, you know, Scarlet Violet and trade for you with these. We do trade code 739, so just type that in, let me know you want to trade, and hit begin searching, and I'll happily search you out and give you both Shiny Miraidon and Koraidon. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's jumping in tonight. Really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. So let's go back to our overhead view. And let's check out the rest of our dollar cards. Is it the... Yep, cool. Dollar cards. Iron Thorns. Very cool, very playable card. I just think it's A, beautiful, you know, for $1, and B, when you have it out in the active spot, it does block, what is it, Pokemon with a rule box can't attack you? Is that it? Oh, no, sorry, they have no abilities. It's an ability blocker. It's like Paths of the Peak. That's what it's like, Paths of the Peak, but a Pokemon variant. So this is cool. I feel like this card won Worlds, either this last year or the year before. A Japanese. I'm like, is this Hydreigon? I'm like, is it Hydreigon or Jugulus? Because I could not see it quite quickly. But is a Hydreigon. I just think these white background Terra Pokemon cards are so beautiful because like the rainbow really shines on the white background. So absolutely love that. A Score Bunny. This is actually a nice hollow pattern. It's really hard to see inside of here. I'll just kind of pull them out like this. But I think the hollow pattern is really cute, and that's why I got that. Oh, I should say the card is really cute. The hollow pattern is really cool. That's why I got that. Different variant of the same thing. Sobble in the background, like, ooh, what do you got going on there? Prime Catcher in Japanese. Another Dunsparce. This is just a playable card. This hollow pattern is incredible. I don't know what this is from. I have another card in here, at least 2 cards I think that have this hollow. Look at this hollow pattern. It's like 2 hollow patterns. It's like 2. You got like the confetti kind of dark, and then you get the stars as well. So I thought that was really, really cool. I mean, sure, it's just a Pokeball, but I don't know what this. So this stamp down here. Oh, Classic Collection. Is this from the Classic Collection? Is that what this is from? That might be the CLC. Classic Collection. Is this Classic Collection Blastoise? Because I seen this Professor Oak in there, and I was like, these are really cool, bro. That might be it. The Classic Collection Blastoise. Got it. That's probably what these are from. I just never seen those hollow patterns before. Deluxe Bomb. Not very playable. Pinsir. Not a Pokemon that I really like, but I just think that these Pokeball pattern textured basic, not even basic cards like these base cards, just very beautiful, man. Very beautiful in person. To each their own, I know, but like, reverse hollows I like. I like reverse hollows. I think a good reverse hollow pattern is cool. Bro, love the Crown Zenith textured reverse hollow. Love the Crown Zenith textured reverse hollow. I would love to have a deck full of these as my energy card. No problem. No problem. So yeah, all dollar cards. Pawmi, shiny Pawmi. Legacy Energy, very playable. You take your opponent takes 1 less prize card when they knock out the Pokemon that this is attached to. So if it's a single prize, they take 0. If it's a Mega, they take only 2 instead of 3. This Malamar I thought was really cool. Once again, for only $1, it's like a $2 card. I was like, all right. And these cards some of these cards are like nice. You know, they will be $2, $3 cards eventually. So spending $1 on them today was completely cool. Larry Skill, like some of them, like these are like, you know, 60 cents. And it's like, once again, I don't care about that, bro. Rhyme, Nimona. The Gen 9 characters I love because I played a lot of Gen 9, you know? Treasure Tracker. So I'm always going to like those full arts and those people. All right, these cards were a whopping $2 a piece. So we're really breaking the bank on these ones. $2 a piece. Shadowless Kakuna. All right, random as all heck, right? But Shadowless Kakuna. As soon as I seen it, I was like, bro, for me, an old collector, 37 years old, these cards to me are it in terms of like, they are the very first, the oldest, like the Shadowless variant of the base set was just so weird looking and faded and just like didn't look quite right, but knowing that it's like the original print run is just like, oh, love it, man. Love it so much. I think do I have another Kakuna in here? No, we have, I think 2 Weedle actually. We have 2 Weedle. Both Shadowless. I thought we had 2 Weedle. But yeah, we had a lot of Shadowless base set cards in here. Machop, Rattata, and I'm like, bro, these are sick. These are absolutely sick. I'm like, for me, oh, we do have 2 Kakuna. Okay. A Nidoran male, Sandshrew, all shadow. Wait, is Sandshrew? Yep, all Shadowless, bro. All Shadowless. Growlithe. And then we have, now we're back to modern. This one, I believe, is from Mega, from Japanese. The Lycanroc. Oh, back to it. Double Weedle. Triple Weedle. Great giveaway cards. And I loved this Onyx as a kid, bro. Is this the last one? Second to last one. I loved this Onyx as a kid. Now, this is like, you got to imagine this. This is it. These are all the Pokemon cards we've ever had. There's like literally, I think 160 of them in the base set. What does it say here? 102. 102. So there's not a lot to go off of. And this is like the first time some people have ever seen or heard of Onyx. And something about the simplicity of this card, I just loved, man. I just loved. Something about a lot of text being on the Harden attack I thought was cool. The 90 HP on a basic I thought was cool. And Onyx is just a cool Pokemon. You know, you do get to see it early on in the anime. But man, these older cards with like some of like the more just kind of basic computer kind of artwork, as lame and like corny as they are, like they hit the spot for me. They hit the spot for me. So I'm always going to love these. And in the Shadowless variant, whew, perfect. All right, and then the last one from, was it Finch and Sparrow? From the last one from Finch and Sparrow? I think I said it right. Is a, oh, it's a Mega camera up. This is the first, I get my, technically my first Mega. Because guys, like, if you don't have the Megas yet, like, just go get some Megas. Like, look at how beautiful these cards look. Look at how beautiful these cards look. Just everything popping on it. Everything popping. Wait a minute, is this? Okay, this is textured. I was going to say, for the first time, you know, they really have caught up, man. English and Japanese used to look completely different, and now they're starting to look very similar for the texture, for the color, for the quality. So I'm happy with that. Hopefully the print quality can, you know, catch up, because that was like the biggest thing, was you were getting a lot better with Japanese than you were with English. But yeah, that's going to be everything today from Finch and Sparrow. Thank you guys so much for dropping in, and I really appreciate that. This has, let's see, what else do I want to say? What else do I want to say? I'm obviously not ending the stream, guys. I'm just doing a recording right now if you guys haven't been here the whole time. Let me think. So much for dropping in. Please head out over to the Discord if you haven't yet. We have our Discord shiny Pokemon bots that have been actually operating really awesome for the last like several months. So like, they are on high alert, and I'm hoping that we'll get one for ZA too once that comes out. But yeah, check out those. We've actually been giving away shiny Koraidon and Miraidon on stream. We have boxes and boxes full of them. So whenever we're streaming, please come check us out for that, or hop in the Discord to generate your own. You can do basically any Pokemon that has come out on the Switch, you can create in one of the 5 Switch games, whichever one you want. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for dropping in. Love you as always, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. All right, let me just cut the recording. Let me start the new recording. And I am still on the Switch, guys. So if anyone does want these shinies, please search. Code is 739. Xavier, I'm not sure if you are still here and or if your Switch is charged up yet, but you can let me know. I'd be happy to trade with you at any point in time. Yeah, I can't believe we got so many shadowless cards just chilling in there. Like, old commons and uncommons are like really what I'm into right now, because it's basically like old bulk. I love old bulk. I feel like you're getting a great value. You spend like $1 to $2 on a bunch of cards, and they're 20 plus years old, and they're still in lightly played to near mint condition. So I'm a big fan. I need a piece of gum or something in here. I'm gonna chug on the water. I get like the driest mouth, man. It's like, I guess I really don't talk like this during the day. You know, I talk to the dog, I talk to myself, but I guess I don't talk at the capacity that I do when I'm actually recording. All right, what else are we gonna do? I need to do a drawing. I am torn on this drawing. I had very specific instructions on how to enter the drawing, and I think of these instructions, I'm checking my email on my phone right now, only there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people who entered. Of the 8 people, I think only 4 of them genuinely followed the instructions properly, and the other 4 didn't do nothing. They just didn't do 100% of what I asked. So I was at a bit of a crossroads, because I don't know exactly how I should proceed accordingly. Should I not include them because they didn't do... Basically, there was a Pokemon that you had to mention. It was Gloom, because I'm collecting Gloom cards, like I told you guys with the this random Gloom here. And if you didn't enter Gloom, I was like, well, I guess I can't have you like enter the competition, because it wouldn't really be fair. But now I'm thinking maybe I should just like give them less entries. Like maybe I'll give everyone who entered in 4 entries, and everyone who messed up 1 entry, you know, so that the people who did it properly get their due value, and the people who didn't do it properly don't get completely shafted. But I was considering just leaving them out altogether, because really they didn't follow what I asked, and I feel like it's like a super basic thing, especially if half the people did it. I know I was clear enough, and really what it is they just didn't watch the full video. I know that that's what it is. So it's like, that's another thing too. It's like, you really just didn't do the full thing when 4 people did do the full thing. So, but I feel bad because like a couple of people have been like longtime viewers of the channel, but I don't know. So I'm still thinking about how I'm gonna go with that. But right now, you know what would be kind of cool? What I kind of want to check out a little bit is let's go to Limitless TCG. I would love to see what people are playing for decks. I want a new deck. I want like a Dragapult deck. Might take a little to charge, but still looking to trade. Oh yeah, sure. No rush at all, just checking. All right, let's go to online tournaments completed, and let's see what people are playing. Mega Evolution Legal, 168 people. What won yesterday? Gardevoir won. Probably no Mega, right? There was a Mega. Let's go. I really am disheartened to see that people are playing Gardevoir without the Mega. Just because it's like it's right there, bro. It's right there. So let's check out this deck. All right, so you got the Ralts, Curlia, Guardy. Is it two rare candies? Okay, I was gonna say. You got the Mega, so that's really 3. It's really a 3-2-3 line with a 2 rare candy, so it's really like a 3-4-3 line. And you have the Night Stretcher, so really, you know, Monkey Dory of a 3 for the Lily's Clefairy, Pheasantipity. What does Drifloon do? 30 damage for each damage counter on. Oh, so it just explodes basically. Balloon Blast. So 30, so 60. But like, when do you use that, bro? 60 attack. Or sorry, 180. 180. I'm sorry. 60 damage. 30 damage for each damage counter. 6 damage counter. So it's a 180 attack. So a single prizer for 180. Bro, that's wild, dude. You know what's wild? Is this stupid thing could knock out a Mega Lucario. Oh my god, this game is so dumb. This game is so dumb. That's why it's in here, I bet. Just to knock out a Mega Lucario and laugh at us. I say us because that's the deck that I like to play. Oh man. Yeah, because 180 times 2 is 360. Mega Lucario's got 340. That's so funny. And basically you get the damage automatically because you when you attack with Gardevoir, you put the damage counters on yourself. So you just put 3 energy on you and then attack. Then they go to the discard where you can use again the next turn with Mega Gardevoir. We have a Mega Guardy deck, but I just don't love playing it. But I think I might have to start, honestly. I've wanted to start a little more just because it really is the best deck. And it destroys the deck that I like to play. So it's like, those are like 2 really good reasons to play it. Or at least learn how to play it. Screamtail is cool, Mew is cool, Fluttermane is cool. Like, it has so much good tech as well, man. Like, really hard to beat a deck like this. Bravery Charm gets plus 50 HP, so you got 360 on the regular, 410 on the Mega. The tech, yeah, this deck is really good, man. This whole archetype is really good. What was the second place deck, just out of curiosity? But real quick here, let's open up PTCG Live, and we'll copy this to clipboard, and we'll import this because that's really good. Dragapult, huh? And no surprise that Dragapult lost to Gardevoir, as Lily's Clefairy is like an automatic counter, which just, if you guys are not aware, Lily's Clefairy means the weakness of each of your opponent's Dragon Pokemon in play is now Psychic, and Dragon Pokemon do not typically have weakness in the TCG, and by Psychic they really mean Fairy. Like, they're really turning this into a Fairy weakness, which, you know, Clefairy, but we don't have Fairy type in the TCG anymore. So yeah, this deck got it all, man. It has weakness to Dragon. It has weakness to Fighting. Can I not have this happen? Okay, here, I'll do that. This stupid thing is like, it wouldn't let me adjust the music. I want my Luvencia music. But this is a really good deck. So actually, now that we're back in here, we'll go decks, we'll go create a deck, import successful. And then I'm just going to, I don't know what it's, I definitely have 3 Monkey Dory. And then what else did it want me to have? Trainers. I definitely have 2 Arven. Let's go just with these 2. And then that should be it, right? Energy, cool. We'll just save this as Mega Gardevoir EX. Like I need the EX as if there's another Mega Gardevoir, and I won't customize it further from there just to save time for now. But I would love to check and see a couple of the other decks that are on there. So Dragapult, Crustle. I guess Crustle, okay, is a deck that people play. I've heard of Crustle, but I have not seen Crustle. I guess I could look at it just so I could become a little more educated on it. What does Crustle do? Open in... Oh, sorry, not that. Open as image. The ability reads, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. So it's a barrier attack. Just like the... What do you call it? The Cornerstone Ogerpon was a barrier ability. But that's looking like... What else does it have? 120, this attacks damage, and it's also got a shred. It's kind of funny that a lot of barrier Pokemon have shred attacks. So, oh wow, speak of the devil. Cornerstone Ogerpon EX. Speak of the devil. So like double shred, double barrier. Oh, it's a full barrier deck. Got it. Oh, it's a full barrier deck. Oh my god, dude, what an annoying deck. So they're basically trying to barrier you from, so if you have an EX, you can't attack with this. If you have an ability, you can't attack against this. And Psyduck prevents your freaking Duskull, Dusclops, Dusknoir line from exploding itself, meaning you can't use that ability either. So this really blocks like 1, 2, 3 huge abilities. Monkey Dory for damage mitigation, call it. Even Pseudo Wudo, what the heck does this do? During your opponent's next turn, your opponent can't retreat. And all of these abilities play from the bench? Yup. Can't retreat. Once during your turn, Pokemon has energy, you can heal 30 damage for one of your Pokemon. Interesting. So they're really trying to just stall. Rafik said, I'm heading out now. I'll join the stream if you're still streaming when I'm back. Take care and have a good one. Hey, thanks so much, brother. You as well. And yeah, we'll definitely link up soon for some more poker. Some more poker stuff. Thanks for sticking around. Arvin, Lilies, Crispin, Aono. What does Lana's Aid do again? Put up to 3 Pokemon in any combination that don't have a rule box and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Okay. Very specific, but sure. Can't use it with your Cornerstone. Alright, yeah, that's... What's Colress's Tenacity? Search your deck for a Stadium and an energy card reveal and put them in your hand. That's actually not terrible. There's a lot of times when I want a specific Stadium and I didn't know that we had a Stadium search like that. That's good. Luxurious Kick. Turbo Energize, huh? Do not know what Turbo Energize does. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon any way you'd like, then shuffle your deck. Okay, that's basically like the TM evolution, but for energy cards. That's like an interesting deck. That seems like it could be cool on ladder. Annoying deck though, jeez. I heard Ceruledge was good again. Why is it so low? And then what's his name? Goldango very low too. All right, that's that one tournament. Let's check out this one more real quick. Gardevoir won it again. Any megas in this one? No megas. No mega, just the regular. Crazy. I mean, you don't have to play the regular if you don't, or sorry, you don't have to play the mega if you don't want to. As in, like when it's in the deck, but it's more like if you're never gonna play it. 7 psychic energy. What does the other one play that we just did for energy? 7 psychic. So the mega can only hit for 350 total, but with the Monkey Dory damage mitigation, I guess. I don't know. I would love to watch someone play this deck or something similar to that. But all right. I think coming up, I may take a quick little break / breather, just so you know, get a breath of fresh air. Maybe put my hair up. And what should we do in the comeback? We've been going for what, an hour and a half? Let's go. See, that's the beautiful thing about streaming is the time does just fly by. It's just when I'm recording, I feel like Well, I guess time flies by for both. I don't know what I'm saying. I do like making content. It's just time doesn't fly by when I'm editing it. So I think I'll take a quick little breather, and I will come back. And what will we do? We have stuff that I could open. Could do more giveaways, of course, if someone wants to give away. I have this other box that actually had a lot of cheap but good artworks in it. I will call it cheap but good artworks. I also have... Oh, I know what we could do. I've got a few cards. Let me switch to overhead. These are my first ever slabs. And I could show those off too. That could be cool. Show off some slabs. And one of them is a big boy. One of them is a big boy. That's the one at the bottom with the case around it. But yeah, these are cool. So we could show off those, talk about that. But I am going to take a quick little breather. And I still haven't decided how I want to do the giveaway yet, bro. I really haven't. I should know by now, but it's basically... It's not like a moral thing. It's more of like, what do I think is right? Because this is one instance where I guess I have like the chance to decide, you know, something that is kind of important. You know, whoever gets to win these cards, like it's a $100 package, and if I exclude 4 people, they have 0 chance to win. They're either gonna have 0 chance to win, or they're gonna have a smaller chance to win / reduced chance to win. I just haven't decided which one yet, because I don't know which one is truly the most fair, and that's something that I will contemplate. But yeah, I'm gonna take maybe like give me just 2 minutes. I will be RB, and here I'll leave you on Zoe Vision. Xavier said my Switch is charged. All right, and we'll trade some shinies to Xavier as well. So just hang around for about just 1, 2, 3 more minutes tops, and I will be RB. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate that. I'll put that up, and I'll be RB. All right, we are back. Thank you for waiting. If you are here, Xavier, I'd be happy to trade with you first since you've been just chilling. Oh, where's my... Oh, that's one right too. Give me one more minute. Something fell off too. I was like, why do my eyes feel so strained? I got so used to doing these recordings and streams and all this such with my freaking glasses on that I feel weird now without them. It just hit me. That's why my eyes are so strained. Okay. That blue light blocking is like the real deal. Like it actually does make a huge difference, which is kind of wild. I always thought it was just some nonsense. But yeah, Xavier, if you are here and ready to roll, as am I, my friend. The code is 739, and I will be searching it out in 10 seconds. Just gonna wipe these off a little bit. I'll wipe these bad boys off. Trying to wipe these off and put a freaking thumb mark right on there. All right, currently searching code 739. Currently searching code 739. All right, now I can be me again. Okay, perfect. Felt a little off, but I just couldn't quite put my finger on it. I was so excited that my internet was working. Xavier, I'm not sure if you were here before, but please do not send me anything that you care about whatsoever, as everything that people trade to me, I eventually will trade back to the bots. So just make sure that whatever you're sending to me is not something that you care for at all. Sometimes people try to be kind, and they will send me like a shiny or like a cool Pokemon, but I just want to make sure that you... I want to give you something. I do not want to get something. Because the stuff that I get, the best thing for me to do, like the best gift, is just something random that I can use for trading back to the bot for some new shiny Pokemon to give to other people. I like to just kind of keep the cycle going, you know, just recycle, recycle. Recycle, recycle. Attention. And then yeah, I think because there's one card that I really want to talk about, like really want to talk about. I bought it maybe 2-3 weeks ago. Normally when I buy bigger cards, I kind of like hold them for a little while, like maybe like it's like, yeah, I'll talk about this later. But like this card here, I want to showcase. It's gonna be like, it's pretty much my new favorite card. Like when people say, do you have a favorite card? My answer's always been no. My answer is now yes. I think I have finally a favorite card. It's just like the most beautiful card, and it's so rare. It's not like so rare, but it's like it's decently rare. Like you're not gonna see a lot of these around. You're not gonna see a ton of these around. Connie, that's funny. I needed one for my Pokedex. Oh, could you tell that? That's probably funny. Let's see. Here, we'll do this one. Koraidon. All right, if anyone else wants to trade once Xavier is completed, you can feel free. Just let me know in the chat would be great, because most of the time I can't tell. And I am happy to just like click the trade button, kind of open to the intranet, but it does help to let me know, as typically people aren't here just trading right now. Like that used to be a thing that I'd have to do a lot. You know, people wouldn't be chatting, but there would be like 12 people in here, 15 people in here, and I'd be like, all right, guys, I'm just gonna search, and if you want to connect with me. And people would, of course. But right now, with fewer amount, I think it's safer to just assume people are kind of just here and chilling, you know? Staraptor. Love Staraptor. Such a cool Pokemon. Such a cool Pokemon. I think Legends was my first Gen 4 kind of experience, really. So that was like the first time that I really got to, you know, mess with them. We did both, right? Yeah, we did both. Thanks for chilling, Xavier. Appreciate it. Hopefully you still want to hang around. But yeah. So we are giving away the shiny Miraidon and Koraidon tonight. We also have our Discord as well, which I can post the link again in the chat. Okay, I can't. I have to actually search it one more time. Oh yeah, my pleasure, my friend, my pleasure. Yeah, we also have our Discord that, yeah, I wanted to send you. This is a great place to be notified for whenever we go live and this and that. New videos will be coming out. So yeah, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Really appreciate you, my friend. Really appreciate you. All right, let's see. Okay. We're gonna talk about some cards. We're gonna talk about some cards. Okay, so I have a few cards, a few slabs that I've owned for. 2 of them I've had for like a couple months now, and then one of them I just got like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I just love these cards a lot, and I really want to talk about them. So let's start with there's one I want to start with. We'll kind of work up, I would say. So this card is from the, I guess, the classic collection. You know, we just saw a couple of cards. If you've seen our previous video, we went over like some bulk that I got at the, not bulk, I'm sorry, some sleeved singles that were kind of like, you know, cheaper bulk, we'll say. Sorry, wrong term. Like slightly more expensive bulk, you know, like the $1 to $2 range, but still like the cards that like people may not consider the big hits of the set. And we saw a few cards from the classic collection. We had the Pokeball and we had the Professor's Research, and they had like really cool hollow patterns. And so when I seen this card online, I was like, dude, I love any card with a base set artwork, but the reprint of the classic collection, I am cool with. Like, some people don't like these cards. They don't like the gold border. I think it's gorgeous. They did something very similar with the Celebrations as well that had a gold border. And I remember people talking about it on Reddit. They're like, do you like the gold? Do you not? Oh, yeah, this isn't a 9, a CGC 9. So nothing crazy, you know, but I don't own any 10s, right? So like none of these that you're going to see are a 10. I just wanted the card. And it was a great deal. It was like $40, you know? So I was like, oh, I like this. So I'm going to buy this. So, or like, sorry, I don't know if it's a great deal, but like, I thought the card looked cool and I liked it. So that's why I bought it. So to me, great deal. The next one was actually, it is actually a great deal because I couldn't even find this next card in a raw copy at the time. And then there was one that was near mint that was like $150. And I was like, this don't look near mint to me. And then there was one that was a 7, I think. And it was like $70. And I was like, this looks appropriate to me. So this one right here, I just wanted the card, bro. Because they don't print this one in English. So you have to get this in Japanese if you want it. Actually, the last card too, they don't print in English. You have to get it in a foreign language if you want it. Annoying. But anyway, so this card here, mascot of the channel. We got, I think it's a black and white promo Victini. Oh, it's a 7.5. 7.5. I was like, is it 7.5? I forget they did half numbers. But CGC, I guess they do the half number. Because I don't think PSA, they don't do the half number. So CGC 7.5. And yeah, this was from, I think, a black and white promo. But, oh, sorry, it says it right on the card. Duh. But just beautiful hollow pattern. Love my Victini. Also, Victini is a psychic fire Pokemon, but it's often portrayed as a fire Pokemon. So I love anytime I can get my hands on a psychic Victini. Really a big fan of this. This card is one of my like lucky cards where I'll carry it with me. It's like, oh yeah, this is my good luck because Victini is the luck Pokemon, man. The victory Pokemon. So last one, man. Last one on the Victini theme. You know, just like this one we'll spend a couple more minutes on, man. A couple extra minutes. I first saw this card a little while ago, and I was like, man, that's really cool. I like that. It's nice. Really expensive, though, you know. And then I almost bought it 2 months ago. I didn't want to say the prices, bro. I didn't want to say the prices. I almost bought it a few months ago for a price, and then I purchased it later for a slightly more expensive price. But it was graded the second time around, graded in a PSA 9. And I love this card. This is probably my favorite card. And that's why I wanted to show it today, because I want to showcase this card a lot. And to showcase it a lot, you got to get it out there. And this card is actually in Thai. It's my first Thai card. It's because this is a very difficult card to acquire. And if you want it at all, you basically kind of just have to get it in the language you can get it, you know? But yeah, this is a Thai card. This also happens to be the logo of the channel. We have the tournament box deck. I forget the exact structure of this tournament, but it was like kind of like a pre-build type thing, like a build and battle type tournament. But we have the tournament winner. There's 2 promo cards that you get. I don't have both of them, but I have the better of the 2. There are 2 promo Victini cards that you could get. And we got this a couple weeks ago, and I didn't really want to like use it, touch it, hold it, have it until I got like a case for it, like something nice for it, because like I didn't want to even scratch I didn't even want to scratch the the plastic that it's encased in. I am so in love with this card. Now, it's kind of hard to see the beautiful glittery pattern in the camera view, but you just gotta believe me that it's there. And we'll do, you know, I'll feature this card several more times and I'll show you guys, but I had to. Like, I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. I honestly shouldn't have, but I had to. Love Victini. It's the only Victini SIR we've ever had. It was the first, I think, Victini basically like alt art, because the IR we just got. This card came out in 2023. So we just got the IR. This is the SIR. This is the Obsidian Flames variant of Victini, but in that tournament style. So it's got Victini, it's got Terra Garchomp, it's got Tapu Koko, Gengar, Plusle and Minim, Cyclizar, and Donphan on it. Like, what a card. It's got a whole team of Pokemon. So absolutely love this card. I hope even now, man, even though I paid an absurd price for this, I hope even now they reprint this card in English. Get this card to everyone, man. This card is too gorgeous to be a foreign exclusive. Absolutely love the deck building winner Victini card. This one is in Thai. But yeah, this is my favorite card. My new favorite card. So yeah, these are my 3 graded cards. I'm not gonna lie, this Victini makes me want to get a couple more slabs because I just think this case is really nice. There's actually a magnetic case. I can actually unpop it real quick. Here, if I unpop it, maybe you can see the Victini a little bit easier. You know, you can take the top kind of right off. It's got a little ledge in there, and it kind of like hangs like that, but it does just come apart. Like, look at that beautiful shimmer. Get that glittery pattern in there. This fits in perfectly. There's no jiggle whatsoever, and this just it just snaps right back on the top. So I love this case. I got it for 15 bucks on Amazon. I can actually put the link in the put in the description. Sure, but why did it not? It didn't close perfectly, which is weird. I've never had it close not anything sub perfectly before. Oh, it's on a bit of a hinge. It's on a bit of a hinge, so you want to like kind of close it as if it's like a little book, which is just beautiful, man. It fits so nicely. And they had every color, you know, so like if you wanted to get yellow, purple, blue, green, whatever, like they had every color for different types. So love this case. It kind of like makes the card whole, really. Like, it makes it like more of like a product and less of just like a card, you know. And I've never loved the slabs before, like the PSA or the CGC slabs, but I do love the case that this slab is in. So that makes me really like this. And yeah, that's going to be everything for this one, I would say. Just a few cards, just a couple Victinis and a Charmeleon. But yeah, sometimes you just got to get the card that you really want. Sometimes you can't find it in a non-graded variant if it's particularly rare. And sometimes it's just so damn expensive that you might as well get it in a graded variant anyway, you know? But that's going to be everything for today. Thank you all. Love you all. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. And that was that video. All right, that's 3 videos that we've recorded. Although one of them we kind of like messed up on the recording. I think I might actually re-record that one, low-key. The first one that we messed up on the recording, just because now that all the cards are unpackaged anyway, I can just like redo it. I'm not going to redo it now because I'm getting kind of tired. But I don't think I'll post because I'd have to. I want it to be max quality, basically. And this way I can organize all the cards too. I can put all the ace specs together. I can put all the shinies together. I can put all the radiants together. I can put all the playa bulk together. Consider this just one package. So that was our graded cards. That was our cards from our mail day. That was our cards from our local shop that we picked up. We've been busy with cards. I've got a nice handful of things too that I want to sell as well that I'm working on. I'm gonna let you guys know, if anyone wants to buy some Fusion Strike or some. I got a handful. I think I'm gonna sell 10 Evolving Skies, 10 Evolving Skies sleeved booster packs. I've got some Fusion Strike. I've got a Fusion Strike booster box, some Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETBs. I've got a Battle Styles booster box. I've got some Arceus V figure collections that I want to sell. There's just a few of them, I've got like a few more that I want to hold on to. I have some Pokeball tins that I want to sell that have Cosmic Eclipse in them. Well, nothing's guaranteed, but they're like 99% to have them because everyone that I've opened has had Cosmic. And I've opened 6 of them from this kind of, what would you call it? same batch. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. I got them all from like Costco promo boxes that had the EV lunchbox in it, which is really funny because the EV lunchbox, which was like $25 to start, and the tins were each like $10 to start. The lunchbox is now like, you know, $50, $60, and the tins are each like $100, which is crazy. It's because Cosmic Eclipse is going for like $70 a pack right now, which is just also wild. You can check out some stuff on the player of TCGs. We've got a couple of packages on the way from TCGPlayer, which will be cool. We will go over those when they come in. I think maybe I'll just open a new window entirely. Bam, bam. Check out Mega Evolution, see what's going on here. See what these gold cards are up to, bro. These gold cards are insane. Check out the Lucario to start. We're looking at near mint for $700. That's kind of the price that I've seen, $700. Then you've got Mega Gardevoir is like 600-ish. Like is the current going rate, which is just insane. These cards are only a week old, and they've already risen to that. Now, I don't know if they're going to cap out it here or if they're going to keep going, you know. When does... What's that other set called coming out? Phantasmal Flame. When does Phantasmal Flame come out? Because that's going to be a big one. You know, we still have... We're in October now, right? Yeah. And I think that Phantasmal Flame comes out November... Right? Which is wild because this thing just came out. So, does it say when it's expected? November 14th? Bro, Pokemon is greedy AF. November 14th. Mega Evolution didn't even come out 2 full months. It was September 26th, bro. So that's a month and a half. A month and a half between set releases. Freaking wild. Now, I think it's because this is like a slightly smaller set, but like they still need to just chill. They still need to just chill. Let's check out like some older stuff. Let's go to... You know what's funny is like these first partner packs, I actually have like a whole bunch of them, but I must have left them back in Massachusetts or something because I don't know where they are. Do not know where they are. Damn, some of these are expensive. That's really funny. The Unova, bro. Oh, that's because people are dumb, dude. Oh, people don't know, do they? These, I don't know if it's guaranteed, but these do have a chance to have Evolving Skies in them. And they're just sitting, like, I forget which ones I opened, bro, but I'm 90% sure that the ones I opened had Evolving Skies in them. So, yeah, that's a little ridiculous. You don't want to leave Evolving Skies packs just sitting there, but because they're closed, you can't see what's inside them. That's why. Interesting, interesting. Sword and Shield base set. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Just out of curiosity. Snorlax VMAX secret. The what do you call it? The Rainbow Rare. $61. Marnie is $40. She's been $40 for like years now, dude. Marnie been $40 for years now. Let's see booster boxes. Huh? The ETB's up to $125. That's like kind of a lot, bro, for the base. I actually have like 4 of those, 2 of each. The booster box itself is up to $500. That's about right. It's a base set, and it's the only, it's the oldest one, you know. Rebel Clash. I wonder how much that Giovanni is right now. Probably like 40, 50 bucks, 60 bucks maybe. 50 bucks, you know. $50. This Tool Scrapper is legal again. That's kind of funny. It's come so long, or it's come around again all the way. Rebel Clash is only 406. This ETB is like finally not the most insanely priced. Like this thing has been $239, bro, for like years. Years this thing has been like in this price range. And really it went down to 135 at one point. I should have grabbed one. This was the only Sword and Shield ETB that I never had because it was just always so expensive. And I was like, I'm not paying that. And I still don't care. So it doesn't really matter. Anyone wants the Shiny Koraidon and or Miraidon, just let me know, by the way. Darkness Ablaze. What's that Charizard up to? Dude, still at $50 freaking dollars? That's wild. The ETB, what's that up to? $85. Yo, Aiden, our ETB's up to $85. My cousin Aiden, he bought this for me, I think, for 40 bucks when it was like reprinted. Like this thing was at like 150 and then it dropped down to 40. I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful box. That's why I was like really excited to get one. And then I bought a whole bunch of them. He bought one for me and he left it sealed and it's like sitting on top of his shelf right now. And now his first sealed investment has, you know, over doubled, which is awesome. Sword Darkness Ablaze is 300 a booster box, which is honestly kind of reasonable. Darkness Ablaze 300 a booster box. That's cheaper than some of these current boxes, dude, that are coming out. I mean, given you can't get anything out of it, but it's like from a vintage, just not vintage, you know, perspective, but like this booster box will be very expensive. And like, let's just see real quick, you know, like if just think about it. Think about it. If I say right now a Sun and Moon booster box, probably almost all of them are $1,000. Like, let's see if we can find a single Sun and Moon booster box for under a G. All right, let's do that right now. That'll be our exercise. And I'm gonna guess probably not. Okay, I lied. This first one here is up for under 1,000, but it's no. It's basically 1,000. Basically 1,000. You know, add tax to this, you're at 1,000. So we're at $950, $60 with the shipping, and you're at $1,000 for the Sun and Moon base. Now, maybe if the Sun and Moon base is still that quote unquote low, then like some of their other less prominent sets will be under the $1,000 mark. But my point being is a booster box is a booster box, and those things are always going to go up. Always. Guardians Rising. We're looking at, I don't know why they say like the market price is $820. Like, how is the market price $820, bro? Most recent sale for $299. Like, just normalize your stuff, you guys. Like, just don't be ridiculous. Your market price is whatever the current available for sale is. Like, this is the market price. Or go on eBay and compare it, you know, to a different site or whatever, you know, another marketplace. But like whatever people are selling it for currently, or and whatever people have recently purchased it for, that is market price. This is not real. See, this is Spanish. That's not real. Unopened 7625 for $1,000. And now if you want one, it is minimum 1,500. This is like effectively, let's look at this Guardians Rising set real quick. What can you pull from here? $100 Sylveon Rainbow, which I think is a cool card, but apparently people don't like the rainbows a lot. You know, the $50 one here. So it's a Sylveon set. Okay, like I think very cool card, but people are not paying much money for these cards. Like most of them are, each one except for the rainbow is under $100, and the booster box is 1,500. Like that's insane. So, and that's Guardians Rising. Excuse me, sorry. Now opening up. What was the was it Burning Shadow? Sounds like a Charizard set. Burning Shadow, their Darkness Ablaze. Burning Shadow booster box is just minimum listing here for $1,400, and I'm sure if you look in the set, it's probably not even a great set because that like Charizard boxes Charizard sets don't typically perform amazing. So this one you can at least pull a $500 Charizard, but then the next most expensive card is an $80 Fairy Energy. Huh. I wonder if this is like the only the only gold Fairy Energy since they were out for so, you know, little. I forget, when was Fairy just Sun and Moon, or when did Fairy come into the TCG? I could be wrong. But yeah, I think that the Rebel Clash booster at like 300 is like kind of wild. Like, what's the... Here, let's type booster box in Pokemon. Booster box in Pokemon. Low to high. And then filter in sealed. And then realize that most of these are not a booster box. So I'm not sure why they come up, but probably because they have booster packs and they are boxes. But let's just go up to, like, you know, the price where they would start popping in and see like what the cheapest one is. Because I would wager like the cheapest booster box available right now is probably something like either Sword and Shield or Scarlet Violet. So the cheapest booster box you can buy right now is Scarlet Violet base set for $250. It looks like Scarlet Violet base set for $250. Then Vivid Voltage is $252. Journey Together is $260. All right, JT Enhanced is $260. Stellar Crown $270. Surging Sparks $280. Battle Styles $290. Mega Evolution has dropped down to under $300. Oh, but that's for the non-enhanced. Interesting. Interesting, because the enhanced was doing worse. Paradox Rift Booster at $300. Darkness Ablaze $315. Mega Enhanced at $314. These have had another drop, which is great. Flood the market, please. Phantasmal Flames is not even out yet, and it's at $330. Jesus. That's insane. Twilight Masquerade for $330. That's been out for well over a year now, so that's cool. Obsidian Flames. Obsidian Flames, that's the Magikarp set, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Obsidian. Maybe I'm wrong. Paldea Evolved. Paldea Evolved. I am wrong. Paldea Evolved. I was like, why is that? I'm like, that's kind of cheap for the box that has Magikarp in it, but no, it's Paldea Evolved. Mega Charizard XEX. Wow, that's crazy. That's selling for that much already. The Destined Rivals for around 400. Yup. Astral Radiance for around 400. Rebel Clash for around 400. We just seen. Crimson Invasion. This is a Sun and Moon box. Okay, so this is a Sun and Moon booster box. And the cheapest one you can get it for is... This person's got a sealed one. Interesting. $500. And then cheapest one would be $520 before that. Or after that. So... This must be a very, very unpopular set, you know? Let's see, what is the top card out of this set that's popping up here? High to low. Looks like Gyarados GX. Got it. That makes sense. Alright. Wild. I did not think that we would see a Sun and Moon box under $500, let alone under $1,000, let alone under $500. Paldea Evolved, there it is. That's for $500. About-ish. I've always thought that these ETBs were beautiful, the XY evolutions, the Charizard, and the Blastoise, but I was never going to pay the price that they, you know, were asking. Never, ever. Pokemon Center, Paldea Evolved ETBs. That's wild that these got so expensive. The Sword and Shield base set. Brilliant Stars booster box. Wow, Brilliant Stars is more expensive than Sword and Shield base, and Chilling Reign is a little more expensive than all of them. Wild stuff, everybody. Let's see. Sun and Moon base. Yep, we've seen that already. Steam Siege is at around... It's hard to tell with these. You gotta actually click in here and see what's available. Yep, $1,400 for a Steam Sieger. And I know people didn't love Steam Siege, low-key. Like, if you click in here, I know there's not a ton of big cards. Because I actually bought a bunch of commons and uncommons from this set recently. Because I thought they had really great artwork. I remember when I first came back to the hobby and I saw this Azumarill. Oh my god, I bought it on the spot. I love this card. A, it's shiny. B, it's dual type. Like, just beautiful. Beautiful. And then, like, the pink and the blue just, like, looks like bubblegum. Looks delicious. Mega God of War EX. Yeah, like, these are the most expensive cards. Professor Sycamore. Look at the shiny. These dual cards, the splits are so nice. So cool. And this box sells for a lot, but the singles are so cheap. That's crazy. All right, that's Steam Seed. What's like the booster box? Lost Origin is up to $800. Guardians Rising is another Sun and Moon, probably closer to this 1500. Bring Shadows, Fusion Strike. What are we at? Still 1,000. Still 1,000. Got at least one of those that I want to move. At least one. So I should probably do it quicker than later. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Can't go wrong with moving a booster box. Celestial Storm. Rayquaza set, man. For two. This is like, this looks like a bit of a, what do you call it? Evolving Skies price. Like, what a jump. Let's see what its main card is worth. It's Lycia, full art. And there's a Rayquaza. It looks like the Rainbow GXs were like the big chase card. So, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, nothing crazy in here. Like, they had like really no very good artwork aside from like some of these trainer cards are kind of cool. But like just a random purple background, silver background, nothing background, like, and the texture isn't even very good on these. Like they're fine, but like you don't really get a whole bunch. I like the rainbow cards, but I like them as an accessory. I don't think they should be the only thing. That's why the current gold cards I think are really nice because they're kind of gold and rainbow, and that gives you a multiple dimension within just the color alone. Then they're textured, so you don't need like great artwork because they have a lot going on with them inherently. XY Evolutions booster box. I'm surprised that that's not more expensive than the Celestial Storm. So I know that XY people just like that booster box. Fates Collide. And now we're getting up there. But yeah, I think we're actually going to probably end. I am getting pretty tired, pretty hungry. I've been going for a good bit. I already recorded like three videos. We've been going for 2 hours. That's good. I'm happy. I'm excited that the internet actually held out for 2 freaking hours. So thank you, internet. Thank you to people for jumping in today. Thanks. It was good to see Link 14 dropping in. Good to see Rafik and Viltrum. So thank you to all the new and returning friends. We really appreciate that. Team Up Booster Box. What, dude? This is the Evolving Skies. This is from Sun and Moon. This thing is $11,000. This thing came out in 2019, bro. So it's 6 years old, 6.5 years old, and it has 1,000x'd its price, basically. Wait, or 100x'd. 100x. Sorry, not 1,000x. 100x. My math is bad. Like if it came out MSRP, or well, let's say like you could buy it for this $115 at release, and it's now 11,500. So Team Up is a unique set, but the fact that any booster box could do that is crazy. But yeah, I do think I am going to end for now. We will probably come back sooner than later. Tomorrow would be nice. Like whenever the internet, as long as the internet holds out, I like to stream at night. So yeah, thank you all so much for jumping in today. It was really awesome. And we are going to, I'll probably do the drawing and a recording. I still haven't decided what I want to do, but I'll probably do the drawing and a recording, or we'll do it live tomorrow, but I'll figure that out. But yeah, thank you all for jumping in. Love you all, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.